Everybody died. Everyone was dead. I was the only one wandering through the fire. The houses had burned down with burned up corpses under them, and sounds of crying came from all around. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. It's a lot of hurting. I walked alone. I sought help, and I wanted someone to save me, so I kept walking, not looking to the side. Stop. All the while. How could I think that no one was asking for help from me when I could still move? Stop. Help. Help, help, help. I assume this red text is from... well, at first it was the victims of Kotomini Akire, the other orphans. But I guess in this flashback, it's like the other victims in general in the fire who died because, at least from the perspective of Shiro, he neglected them. Yeah, I noticed. There's no way I couldn't have noticed. I walked through it all. I ignored the voices sobbing in pain. I ignored the voices going mad, trying to escape. I ignored the screams of those not wanting to die. I ignored the pleas of mothers wanting me to take their children. I even ignored the dying eyes that could not ask for help. I kept walking, only seeking help for myself. Yeah. I was wondering, Shiro in the beginning, he said, or rather, I don't know, I don't know if it's the beginning, but he mentioned sometime during this visual novel that what he's suffering through, this trauma, is not survivor's guilt, but, I'm pretty sure it is. It is pretty much survivor's guilt, you know? The idea that someone surviving through some sort of disaster and blaming themselves for not helping, not being able to help the other people that were victims in that tragedy, And sometimes it is a little irrational because there's nothing they could have done to help, right? But it's exaggerated because Shiro is so very guilty of him surviving through this tragedy of the last Holy Grail War. Wait. I was tired of looking at corpses. He was like, how old was he? He was like a little kid, right? So it's understandable. It's not like he can do much to help, right? Oh well. I was already tired of seeing people die in pain. I thought I couldn't save them. I thought they would die no matter what I did. That's why I never stopped. Stop. Give it back. Give it back, give it back, give it back! I thought I had to live even a second longer because I had to go that far. If there were people who died without being able to do anything, as long as I could do something, I thought I had to live. Stop. But my heart was almost crushed. I held back my tears and walked on in search of an escape. It was hard to live on while ignoring the pleas for help. I knew. It would be easier if I apologized, so I never apologized. I believed that would be my only sincerity, as I could not do anything. Stop. Hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. As I wished, I alone was saved. The only ones at the hospital were children unfortunate enough to be in areas near where the fire occurred. I didn't want to know about it, but the man in the white coat told me. in that area, I was the only survivor. I was wondering. The other orphans, I guess, weren't directly in the fire, they were just near it. So technically Shiro is the sole survivor. Stop already. I saw people dying in pain. I saw just as many sad people. Because there was a funeral for all those who died in the big building. Every kind of sadness and affection for those that died. I thought that... Just stop. Hey. I had to remember every single bit of it. It's only natural. That many people wanted to be helped, and not one of them had their wish granted. So since my wish was granted, I thought it was only natural for me to take on their deaths. Now, I cannot hold my head up unless I thought so. No more. Give it back. Could you stop, interrupting this flashback, red text people? I assume, the ghosts of the dead. That's why I frantically chased after Kiritsugu. For those I couldn't save, and for the things I couldn't do, I admired a superhero who could save someone. What was me crumbled away as I ignored the pleas for help. I kept moving forward with an empty mind. No more. Onegai. The people I didn't save taught me that I had to go on. What was lost within all of that? I just thought about going forward in place of all the people that died. I couldn't think of anything else. I sealed away any memories before that so that I would never think about them. People kinder than anyone else. Memories of those who were my parents, so as not to recall them and go back. I sealed them tight, thinking I was already dead. Mo shinderu. Nani? Don't open it. It's not painful. Emiya Shiro was happy being adopted by Emiya Kiritsugu. So...
それを間違いだと思ったことが一度もなかったというのかね。
Now the priest is talking to me now with the red text. I'm telling you, don't open that. Don't open that door. Back to pain. The pain in my chest pulls me back to reality. My nausea doesn't stop. My limbs are numb, and my head is burning. My breathing is ragged. Return it. That's how you say that in Japanese. Kaishite? Is it kaishite? I can't remember. Oh well. I assume, like, you just imagine, like, a bunch of orphan children just repeating that, echoing through Shiro's head in, like, a very creepy way, in Japanese and stuff. I assume that's what it would be like. Their voices are echoing in my head. I throw up blood. Is it because my body is dying? Or because I cannot endure those voices? My chest hurts. My chest hurts. My chest hurts. I can't plug it, even if I try. What hurts is the pain inside. It will keep hurting as long as the memory is there, and it will never heal. Is it an illusion? I see a figure that should not be here. So, I have to bear this. I can't think about wanting to die. If she is here, even in an illusion, I have to act like I'm alright.
深い傷だ。これでは癒されぬままでは苦しかろう。
Miyashiro. I hear the priest's voice. The voice is totally unlike him, filled with compassion.
お前は聖杯などいらぬと言ったな。だがどうだ。仮に10年前の出来事をやり直せるとしたら、お前は聖杯を欲するのではないか。あの出来事で失われたもの、すべてを救うのだ。あの事故をなくし、エミやキリツグなどにかかわらず、本来の自分に戻れる。それこそが、お前自身を救う唯一の方法ではないのかな。
Very similar solution to, you know, what Saber is thinking, right? Her solution to her, like, situation. When you think about it. Redoing everything, becoming someone else. Redo the incident 10 years ago? Redo myself, who survived by not saving anyone? No. More than that. If I could make that incident as if it never happened so that no one would be hurt. I shake my head. I reject that vision with my burning head. I spit at my own weakness. Because... More pain. More pain. I hear their voices. My fingers feel the wet floor. Help. They all want to go back to that day. Yeah, I wanted that too. Though, it can't have been as bad as you guys. Even after Kiritsugu adopted me, I went to the burned field often to look at the scenery. I went to the place where nothing remained, opened the door that didn't exist, walked through the hallway that didn't exist, and smiled at my mother who wasn't there anymore. I wanted to return to the days before it happened. I awaited the day when I would wake from this bad dream. That didn't happen, and I accepted reality. But if I could obtain a world where it didn't happen, and where nobody got hurt, that would certainly be the will of Steins Gate. No.
さあ、答えよ。お前が望むのならば、聖杯を与えよう。
The priest with the Holy Grail said so. More static voices. I wonder, well, again, I said I imagined the voices to be like, you know, children and stuff. But it could also just be static. Maybe that's just it. That's just the voices, and Jiro is interpreting it as creepy lines of red text. I feel like they're overdoing it though. It's not as creepy if you do it 100 times. If I wish, these voices will go away. Orphans like me, if fate had taken a slight turn, I would be there as well. So I don't even need to think about this. You know, didn't I say like before I was wondering if, you know, if Miyashiro, instead of being adopted by Kiritsugu, if he went to the church instead, he would be a different person. But I guess not. He would be a corpse instead. So. Do we need to I don't need to think about this. I don't need to think about it, so why? I stare straight at the dead corpses, and I reject them. That is my answer. It doesn't matter what the Holy Grail is. I can't wish to regenerate the dead, nor to change the past.
そうだ。やり直しなんかできない。死者は蘇らない。起きたことは戻せない。
My cheeks are hot. Every time I say a miracle is impossible, tears pour out from vexation. I wonder why miracles, wishing for such normal happiness, are too much for people.
それを可能とするのが聖杯だ。万物すべて君の望むままとなる。
The priest says so. But I can't agree. Even if I could redo the past, I must not take back what has already happened. Because if I do that, everything would be a lie. Those tears, those pains, those memories, that cold reality that hurts my heart, all of it. There are people who died in pain. There are people who risked their lives to save others. There are people who mourned for the deaths. But then, if everything were taken back, and it did not happen, where would all of those go? The dead people would not come back. Reality cannot be overturned. To continue on remembering the pain, the weight, isn't that how lost things remain? People will eventually die. Yes, people die when they are killed. Death itself is sad. But pain shouldn't be the only thing that remains. A death is painful, but it also leaves behind bright memories. As I am bound by these people's deaths, as I am protected by memories of Kiritsugu, I believe memories become constraints and change the people living now. Even if they are memories that will eventually be forgotten.
その道が今までの自分が間違ってなかったって信じている。
そうか。つまりお前は
聖杯なんていらない。俺は置き去りにしてきたもののためにも自分を曲げることなんてできない。
Okay. And then the priest just stabs him, and then he dies. You won't cooperate? I guess I'll just kill you. I mean, is there any point in in the Kotomine Kirei, like convincing Amiyashiro to do anything? Like, I mean, he's a master himself, right? So you can just summon the Holy Grail like that, but with a snap of his finger if he wanted to. Well, I mean, I guess he'll have to kill one of the servants first. Like Saber and Lancer. I guess if he kept Saber alive, you know, Saber will just murder him, I assume, so that's why he isn't so willing to just summon the Holy Grail right now. And I think he did say that he didn't have to kill, like, the Holy Grail can be summoned right now. They don't have to kill the other two servants, Saber and Lancer. You can just summon it right now. It's just it won't be as powerful if, you know, there's two servants still alive, I guess. No, anyway. I declare so within my pain. I will not change the past. I will instead live in the present, as I'm losing a lot of blood. Oh no. I control the pain and my fading consciousness, and manage to stay up on my knees. Then, I finally realize I can't hear the voices. The voices aren't echoing anymore. I don't know how they took my answer, but it is sad that they closed their eyes without a single grudge. That is the answer her master arrived at. The anger she bore until just a moment ago has disappeared. I guess we're back to being like a third-person narrator? Because usually, yeah, Shiro's the narrator, but I think the text is slightly smaller, so we're like the... I don't know, we're not like a character within the game, or visual novel. I guess we're just like again, like a third-person narrator. The anger she bore until just a moment ago has disappeared. She is at a loss for words, staring at her master.
その道が今までの自分が間違ってなかったって信じている。
With his bloody body, with his ragged breath, controlling his tears,
置き去りにしてきた者のためにも自分を曲げることなんてできない。
he has apologized to everything he has stepped on, but he still declares that he will not change his path. Her vision wavers. She cannot breathe right either. She knew of his past. As Emiyashiro has seen Saber's past, she has also seen his. That is why she thought he would nod. No, she thought he had to nod. He wanted to say that it was not his fault. If he could hear, she wanted to say that it is not something Emiyashiro should be burdened with. Kind of interesting, because that's the same way that Shiro feels about Saber's past, you know? It's like, they can see each other's past, but the way they interpret their experiences are different. So that's interesting. But still, he denied it. No matter how painful the past, one cannot redo it. She almost collapses. Those words are too heavy for her. Really? I don't know, I think it's pretty cheesy, but... I mean, I guess it's a serious moment. But still, I can't take it too seriously, because it's not like we're in a victorious position here. We're like... The priest could just kill us right now. But he isn't, so it's weird. I don't know. Making an oath and devoting everything you have to its accomplishments. She had felt that their ways were similar. I guess so, yeah. Hiro and Saber, they're just very similar personalities. In a fundamental way, I guess. But that was just conceit. Only she thought they were similar. They could not be similar. I guess not. His mind is strong, and she, only able to deny his words, was wrong.
自らの救いではなく、自らの願いを取ったか。
The priest lets go of the boy. He looks down at him in annoyance and walks past him as if he's lost all interest in him.
ではお前はどうだ、セイバー。小僧は聖杯などいらぬという。だがお前は違うのではないか。お前の目的は聖杯による世界の救済だ。よもや英霊であるお前まで小僧のようにエゴはかざすまい。
Her heart is shaken by his question. The priest says he will give the Holy Grail. He will give her the Holy Grail if she has a goal and a wish she wants granted.
それは
There is no reason to refuse. She fought for that alone. She became a servant for that reason alone. So, what Shiro said does not matter to her. To obtain the Holy Grail, Saber...
では交換条件だ。セイバー、斧が目的のため、その手で自らのマスターを殺せ。その暁には聖杯を与えよう。
I mean, that's just like that's a dumb deal? Because if Saber kills Shiro, then he just disappears as well. She won't be able to use the Holy Grail? That makes no sense, Mr. Priest. She would do anything, apparently. It is an unexpected proposal. She cannot understand it. It's not that she cannot understand his words, but such a choice has never existed for her. Because it's a dumb idea.
迷うことはあるまい。今の小僧ならば、死んだということにも気がつかないうちに殺せるぞ。
But that's dumb. Unless I guess, I don't know, if the priest, Mr. Kirei, what's his last name? Is it Kirei or Kotomine? I think it's Kotomine. His last name is Mr. Kotomine. Kotomine-san. If Kotomine-san can I guess, like, make a contract with Saber? Then she'll, like, stay alive enough or stay within the world long enough to make the wish? But, I mean, do you trust this priest? I don't. So, like, still, it doesn't make sense to just kill Shiro, because Saber will just disappear then. Because she needs, like, magical energy, right? To stay in the world. And Shiro is supplying that. I guess she won't disappear immediately. But, like, at the same time...
I
mean, you could kill Lancer and the curse will be lifted. But, like, at the same time, you can also argue that, like, you know, Saber killing Shiro, and then she'll stay in the world for a little bit, and maybe the priest will summon the Holy Grail, or he won't. That's something he could do. He could just not summon the Holy Grail and just watch Saber disappear. Bye-bye, Saber, and then he wins, right? So, like, again, this is stupid. Are you gonna be I mean, I hope Saber won't be as stupid as Shiro and do the stupid thing. The priest steps aside. Before her is the door leading to the underground cemetery and a collapsed figure. She walks, as if drawn to it. She walks past the priest and enters the damp room. Are you gonna kill me, Saber? Just stab me in the face? This room is hell. He writhed in this place, and he was shown his dark side, and yet he declined the priest's offer. She places her hands on her sword. At her feet is her master, breathing painfully. The end of a long journey. The Holy Grail she desired at the cost of her life. It will be granted just by swinging her sword down. I think you're being manipulated, and you're not thinking clearly. After all, a master and the servant cooperate only until they obtain the Holy Grail. Well, you don't have it yet. Even if it ends here, it is something no one could blame her for. I would blame her. I mean, if it was... Oh. Wait, what? Did she... What? Oh. Did you actually stab us in the face? God damn it, Saber. Anyways, I was gonna say, if it was guaranteed that she would get the Holy Grail, then yeah, maybe it would be a choice to make there. But this is just Mr. Priest just manipulating Saber, so... And did she stab us? She looks with blank amazement at the thing at her feet. Her fingers are numb, and she cannot tell what she is feeling. Well, I guess we're dead. There's only one truth she can recognize. Her master's life has been ended by his own protector's action. Oh well. Well, I wonder. Maybe it's not Saber being stupid, but maybe the priest did something? I don't know. Like, he is like a magus, right? Technically. He could use magic and stuff, so... Did he put a spell on Saber? But then Saber has magic resistance, right? So that doesn't make any sense. To me, anyway. Oh well. She only considered it. She wished for the Holy Grail only for an instant. That wish disappeared in an instant, and she valued the boy's life. But there's still enough time for her to be driven by evil. Oh no. Thinking about it once was enough. Her strained mind crumbled with that small weakness. She reaches out to her master, whose breathing has ceased. There is nothing sublime in her figure, lifting his remains.
よくやったセイバー。その慟哭、聖杯を受け取るにふさわしい。
Someone lifting a body that they just killed in lamentation. That reminds me of a painting, actually. And what was it? I forgot. Abel and Cain, was it? I forget who's who, but like, you know, it's like that, you know, someone betrayed someone else and they, you know, picked up their body. It was like, oh no, I killed you, even though I didn't mean to. Or maybe he did, I can't remember, actually. How did the story go? But anyway, it reminds me of that painting. I wonder if there's fan art of that, you know, Saber holding Shiro's dead body as she shows this expression of grief on her face. That would be interesting fan art. Though, I was wondering, is there official CG of that? Well, we don't see it right now, so I assume fan art is the only way to see that. A voice echoes through the darkness. As if answering his call, she accepts the Holy Grail in a daze. Oh, well, we don't get to see Saber actually use the Grail because we are dead. Is it? I think it's pretty funny, so there's some meaning to it, I think.
ということに気づいてきた方も多いと思われる。ここんところどうなのよ、弟子1号。
では率直に意見するであります。ズバリ無意味です。なんか突然死ばっかりで単に選択肢を戻れば済むだけの問題。
I mean, yeah, I guess that's basically what you do. So it's like it's not the advice isn't all that special for the Tiger Dojo, but I think, you know, it's the characters and the funny moments. That's what's cool about Tiger Dojo, I think.
正直者が憎すぎる。そんな出まかせ嘘広告紛らわしい。ふーんだ。この道場はそんな簡単なもんじゃないもんね。見なさい。その証拠に今回は念願の。
ゲゲ、もしかして恋愛ゲームの大王道、選択肢とは関係なしのバッドルート、たった1ポイントでも足りなければ初めからやり直しという。そう。誰もが嫌がるドキドキシステム。あの好感度チェックによるバッドルートなのである。
Of course. Yeah, I heard something about that actually. About how there is like an invisible like I don't know, like bonding point system in the visual novel, where if you don't get enough points, like for example, I assume, not enough points with Saber, well, we know now that she just stabs you in the face. So that's one bad end, where you gotta like go all the way back and choose the right choices. I wonder when, well, actually I wonder when do we make the choices? In the dating part? In the literal dating part, or is it before that even? I don't know. And what choices actually give you points? I can't remember.
今回のバッドエンドの原因は何？
セイバーの好感度が一定値に達していなかったため、シロがセイバーに見限られたからであります。
Oh no.
アドバイスは以下の3点。1つ。12日目からはどんな選択肢を選ぼうと、セイバーに好感度はプラスされない。
No choice after day 12? Okay, so we can rule that out. So day 12, after day 12, it's already like point of no return. Okay, that's useful actually. It's actually useful actually. Yeah. Yeah, do it from before then. But how early?
それなら12日目の時点でバッドエンドさせとけばいいのに、構造的欠陥？
2つ。つまんないとは思うけど、 選択は常にセーバーを基本に置くこと。遠坂さんとの両天秤はこのエンドに直行よ。
Yep, it's kind of, yeah, I actually remember, yeah, there were some choices where you can talk with Tosaka instead of Saber. Yeah. I kind of, well, I did that deliberately because I did hear that there was some sort of bad end related with Saber's, like, affection or whatever. Like, vaguely. I didn't know what choices actually, you know, would lead to this bad end, but I guess I chose the right ones. I guess, or the wrong ones.
ふーん、リンは本当にお邪魔キャラだったのね。
You know, in traditional dating sims, dating sim visual novels, I guess, you would, like, you know, pick a character and get their affection. But, well, if you don't pick Saber, in this route anyway, you die, so... no choice there.
ま、リンと仲良くなりたかったら、まずセイバールートをクリアしなくちゃダメってことね。
Yep, this is the Saber route.
3つ。普通にやってれば好感度条件は満たされているはずである。
Well, I mean, yeah, I kinda want to see all the bad ends, so...
どうせやり直すなら、7日目あたりからやり直すが吉。
Oh, okay, so day 7. Alright, that's good to know. Day 7 to day 12. That's probably something I'll need to do.
最短なら8日目で条件クリアよ。
At the earliest. Is there a lot of things that happened between day 7 and day 8? I don't remember. Like, by now, I don't really remember.
うん。でも、8日目のお昼は外に出ると私に会えるよ。家に残るとセイバー好感度プラス1されるけど、まともにやっていけばそこの好感度はいらないかな。
Interesting. If you stay in the house instead of going outside to meet Ilya, then yeah.
以上である。ああ、なんかすっごく気持ちいい。ようやく自分の存在意義を果たせたよ。
そうね。ようやく胸が張れるよ。
Amazing.
あ、けどタイガ、大抵の人はセイバー好感度条件をクリアしてるのよね。
ええ。シロはセイバーちゃんをないがしろにするような子じゃないもの。普通ならこんな結末は迎えないわ。
タイガ、言いにくいんだけど、そんなにレアならこの道場に来る人ってすっごく少ないってことにならない？
I guess not.
大丈夫よきっと。そのためのスキップ機能、そのためのタイガースタンプだもん。きっとみんな死に物狂いで変なプレイしてこの道場にたどり着いてくれるわよ。
It's true, I'm one of those people. Yeah, I do want those stamps. Let's see.
その頃にはみんなこんな変な条件のバッドエンドを憎んでるわ。
Actually, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of like, I'm trying to think. Is it a bit of a spoiler to know about the affection system? I mean, it is pretty common, right, in most like dating visual novels. So, I mean, I don't hate it. If anything, I mean, I guess it's a little annoying that I have to go back and choose the same decisions again, but that's why the skip function is there, as Miss Taiga said.
つまりみんなに喜ばれようとしたタイガの道場はコンプリートにおいてプレイヤーを苦しめるものになってるの。
But I guess if you didn't know about the affection points, then this would be annoying.
アイデンティティクライシス。もうバカ、爆発落ちなんて最低。
Bakahatsu, bakahatsu, bakahatsu. Or was it bakaretsu? Anyway. Alright. So, we exploded. Or rather, the dojo exploded. Amazing. Well, what we need to do now... Let's see. We can go back all the way to day 7, I believe, and pick the right choices. But I also want to explore another choice, actually, that I didn't get to explore. On the 15th day... I believe. Yeah. we can, instead of going down the stairs and seeing a bunch of corpses, we could just go home, you know, right? When we visited the church and we didn't see, you know, Kotomine Kire anywhere, we can just go back home. Like, screw it. And hopefully not get stabbed. You know, I wonder what happens then. Just ignore the spooky, creepy feeling. And I look away from the darkness leading on the ground. I run, suppressing my raging heart. I can't stay here another second. I want to get out of this building as fast as I can. This place is bad. It's been bad for a long time. This church is a terrible place for Emiyashiro. I should never have entered this building, nor met that priest. I reach the chapel. This empty house of God is ominous. I run while looking behind me. I'm almost at the exit. There's no one behind me. I don't trust that uniquely colored text. There's no one behind me. There's no one behind me. I leave the church. I run without turning back. What did I fear, and what was I trying not to see? The unease in my back remains. Alright. So now what? So we're not gonna get stabbed by Lancer. Except Sabers is gonna get mad at us. I should get mad at you for killing me. But I guess that's another timeline. As soon as I get home, I'm surprised. Saber is standing at the entrance. Saber glares sharply at me. But... yeah, I was wondering, what happened to Gilgamesh? I mean... I don't know. I mean, he isn't involved in this Holy Grail war, right? So he doesn't need to die, technically. Anyway.
教会ですか? しかし、どうして今になって?
前に相談したんだ。監督役のあいつなら前回から残っているサーバントをどうにかできるかもしれないって。けど無駄だったし失敗した。確かに怒られて当然だ。俺にはセイバーがいるんだから、ちゃんと二人で教会に行けばよかったんだ。
I lower my head once more in apology.
いえ、分かってもらえれば、私は別に。
Saber withdraws her threatening attitude instantly. That's right. Saber was really mad at my stupidity, but she's soft enough to forgive me. If I'm not conceited, it's like her resentment at being left alone was cancelled just by having me come home.
そうですね。シローが反省しているのなら、この件は不問に処します。私も少々大人げなかったようです。
そんなことないけど、セイバー、俺のことを待っててくれたんだろう。正直、それで助かった。玄関で怒鳴られた時、ようやく不安が取れてくれて。
私に怒鳴られて助かったのですか？
ああ、セイバーのところに帰ってきてよかったって、心底ほっとした。
Yes, I'm happy to be back. I'm able to see Saber again. If I had gone down those stairs, I feel like I would have never returned. Yes, actually, yeah, that's true. Thinking about it, I think that choice was a good one. I wonder what happens now. Like, we don't get that.
シロ、ランサーと協力するのはどうでしょうか?
We don't get that battle with Lancer. I don't think. And that flashback and like Shiro learning that, you should not redo the past and all of that. I don't know. Oh well.
そういえば今なんて言った?
It's past 2 in the afternoon. I look at Saber over the slightly belated lunch table. And actually, didn't Kotomine Kirei, he said he was preparing something, actually, for Shiro at the church. And he arrived too early. So what happens if we arrive on time? That's a bit more worrying, actually. I wonder what the priest has planned.
ですから、ランサーと協力するのです。ギルガメッシュは聖杯戦争のルール外の存在だ。ランサーにとっても見過ごせない相手でしょうから、条件さえ揃えば問題なく共闘してくれる。
Interesting. Though, I guess we don't know that Lancer's master is the priest, right? So, I don't know if this cooperation will go down well.
敵の敵は味方ってことか。
はい。見返りがあるのなら、一時的に味方になってくれるでしょう。
An alliance with Lancer, huh? There certainly might be no other way. We can't match Gilgamesh by ourselves, but if Saber and Lancer can cooperate, we should be able to come up with some measures.
そうだな。ランサーが協力してくれるかはわからないが、話を持ちかけてみる分にはただだし。となると、問題は。
はい。いかにランサーと接触するかですね。
He's at the church, but I guess we don't know that. At least, like right now.
ランサーはあの夜以来現れませんし、彼のマスターも未だ不明です。残り2人となったこの状況で、いつまでも生還しているとは思えないのですが。
だよな。なのに出てこないってことは、セイバーとの一騎打ちにおじけづいてるとか。
まさか。ランサーは気持ちのいい英霊です。私との一騎打ちを喜びこそすれ、嫌がるとは思えない。にもかかわらず現れないということは、何か事情があるのかもしれませんね。
We both cross our arms and ponder.
朝から妙に息が合ってるのね、二人とも。
父さんが
Ren just sliding in like that.
リン、いつからそこに?
We are both surprised at the same time.
さっきからずっと。セイバーは白、白はセイバーしか見てないもんだからさ、バカらしくなって黙ってたの。いい判断でしょ？せっかくいい雰囲気なんだから、二人の仲を邪魔しちゃ悪いし。
リン、私とシローはサーバントとマスターであって、決してそのような。
はいはい、そういうことにしといてあげる。それよりさっきの話だけど、ランサーと協力するっていうのは私も賛成よ。あの金ピカがかの英雄王なら、それぐらいしないと賞賛なんてないし。
Wow. I don't know how long she's been listening, but Tosuka understands the situation. She's the smart one. It seems while we were eating, she's heard that the true identity of Archer is Gilgamesh, and that his noble phantasm exceeds that of Saber's.
そんなわけなんで、一旦家に戻るわ。私用の武器とランサーをおびき出す準備。 それにイリアの薬も調合してこないといけないから。
イリアの薬？
Yeah, she's still sick.
トサカ、イリアがどうかしたのか？
別に昨日から変わってないわ。呼吸は安定してるし、熱も下がってる。今のところはただ元気がないだけよ。ま、お腹が減ったら起きてくるだろうから、そうしたら美味しいものでも作ってあげて。
She puts down her empty bowl. Topska was nonchalantly eating lunch too.
じゃあね。夕食までに戻るから、それまでおとなしくしてるのよ。
I wonder what Rin has planned. Some sort of weapon? What can she do? After Tosaka goes home, Saber and I do nothing and just stare at the clock. For some reason, the living room is tense.
シロ。
お茶のおかわりいるか、そういえば。
We raise our heads at the same time and freeze as soon as our eyes meet.
何かな、そういえば。用があるなら言ってくれ。
いえ、そう、お茶のおかわりお願いします。
わかった。すぐ入れてくる。
An hour passes in this way. If we're not doing anything else, I should be being taught some sword techniques or be resting. But neither Saber nor I mentioned that. I know myself that I'm acting strangely. I know, but I want to be with Saber like this for now. No matter how awkward and nervous I am, and even though this is my 10th cup of tea, that's a lot of tea, I still want to watch her face. Ding dong. And then, when I stand up to go to the kitchen, the doorbell rings.
客？こんな時に。
I don't... Ominous music is playing. Not many people come by my house. Sakura is the only one who might ring the doorbell, but she won't come here until my cooperation with Tosaka is over. Fujine is undergoing medical care at her house as well, and it's not like I associate much with my neighbors.
シロ。
あ、一緒に来てくれ、セイバー。何かあったら大将頼む。
はい。シロの身は私が必ず。
It's just the delivery person. Your order from Amazon has arrived.
はい。どなたですか？
I call out, still keeping the door closed.
教会のものだが、頼まれていた調査の結果を知らせに来た。
Oh, it's you. My breathing stops for a second. The guy on the other side of the door is the guy I went to see this morning.
シロ、どうしたのです？顔色が悪いようですが。
いや、大丈夫だ。セイバー、開けていいか？セイバーが嫌なら、こいつには帰ってもらう。
I mean, we know now that this priest is not to be trusted. What was he gonna do? Stab us? I mean, maybe. On the first night we met, Saber did not want to enter the church. I remember that, so I checked with her. Then again, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this priest wants. I mean, he could have stabbed us like a lot earlier, right? When we went to him and asked about a lot of stuff, he could have killed us right there. But he didn't. He might lack the means though. We have like a strong healing ability, right? So only like someone like Lancer could really do a lot of damage to Shiro. But who knows? I don't know what this priest is capable of.
構いません。シロの判断に従います。
I answer her with a nod and open the door.
と時間を取ったな。何か私に会いたくない理由でもあったかね、エミヤシロ。
Yes. You, like, killed me? Oh, well, I guess you didn't kill me directly, but kind of set up a situation where you killed me in an alternate timeline. But I guess, again, Shiro does not know this at the moment.
別にない。わざわざ出向いてくれるとは思ってなかったんで驚いただけだ。話があるんだろ。とりあえず上がってくれ。
I pull back and try to lead Kotomine into the living room. But...
いや、立ち話でよかろう。分かったことはわずかでな。話はすぐに済む。
The priest pulls back and tries to leave the hall.
どこ行くんだ、琴峰。
言っただろ。立ち話をすると。だが、そこのサーバントがいてはできん。そのように殺気を放たれては、私も命が惜しくなる。
I turn back to Saber, who is behind me.
セイバー。
Oh, she's like, ready to kill. Kotomine is right. Saber is emitting a terrible murderous intent that even makes me pale.
前回のマスターが何のようです。あなたはキリツグに撃ち殺されたと記憶していますが。
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Do we hear that? Do we? What? Do we know of that? Do we know that Kiritsugu killed him? We kind of learned that he was a master, right? Or rather, trying to remember. I think, yeah, we did learn that he was a master from the last war. I think from the very beginning, actually, he said that. I think Rin said that too. But Saber is saying he died? And Kiritsugu's the one who killed him? Interesting.
確かにな。マスターを放棄し、両手を上げたところで背後から撃ち抜かれた。私に神の加護がなければ、あのまま死んでいただろう。
Well, he's feigning innocence. And he said he survived, technically. I mean, again, I don't know if I can trust this priest's words.
だがそれがどうしたのだ。お前にとっては先日の話だろうが、私にとっては10年前の過去に過ぎん。すでに終わった戦いをここで蒸し返すとでも言うのか。
Saber's murderous intent doesn't weaken at all.
セイバー、琴峰の言う通りだ。今は前回の戦いを忘れてくれ。
シロ。ですが、この男は油断なりません。キリツグは真っ先にこの神父を標的にした。それは、この男が何より優先して倒すべき敵だったからです。
光栄だな。最後まで残ったお前たちにそう言わしめたのなら、私も捨てたものではない。
そのような減らず口をよくも。
The air tenses. Oh crap. If things go on like this, I really won't be able to stop Saber.
待ってくれ、セイバー。琴峰にはギルガメシュについて調べてもらっていたんだ。もうあいつの正体は判明したけど、それ以外は謎のままだろう。今は少しでもあいつを知る必要があるんじゃないのか。
それはそうですが、しかし。
私はどちらでもいいぞ。そう役に立つ話ではないかもしれん。それに、私とて思うところがないわけではない。かつてこの胸を撃ち抜いた男のサーバントに、ここまでぶしつけな殺気を向けられては気分が悪い。まだ未熟ゆえ、神父として振る舞うことができなくなりそうだ。
それは私とて同じだ。
かつての敵に心を許すことなどない。
The two glare at each other in the most intense staring contest ever.